Hello everyone. Today we are going to see what is data structures and algorithms. So many a times students are not aware why to learn data structures. So data structure is the main core components of a programming language. Once you know what is a data structure and how to use it, it becomes very easy to go for programming as well. So let's start and learn data structures with some real life examples. So first of all, let's understand what is data. So data refers to raw facts, figures or information that can be processed or analyzed. So as you are using many applications, mobile applications or your desktop applications, so everything that is being exchanged, used in these applications is nothing but data. So you are forwarding or exchanging the datas, the videos, the images, the text, everything is data. Now, let's be more specific. So, in computing, data can be numbers, text, images, audios, or some of the complex files like videos, etc. So, data is nothing but the things which we are using for using the things we are using to operate the applications. Now, if I go for some other example, that is some real life example. So, mostly I like to give the examples based on kitchen because everyone is aware with the kitchen and the things which are kept in the kitchen. So, the data, if I keep give the relevance of kitchen, is nothing but the multiple different spices or flour or some other material, that is nothing but data. So if we go with the kitchen, so as here mentioned in the given slide, flour, sugar, butter and eggs are nothing but the data. Now here you can see, as I discussed in the previous slide, what is data? It can be numbers, text, images or videos and other files. Similarly, as there is different type of data, in kitchen also you can find different ingredients, and that is nothing but data. I hope now you can relate exactly what data is. So in the kitchen, using these data, you can prepare different recipes so that you will get the required food or required items, right? So now in computing, we are having some real world examples, or rather we are having some different types of data. First of all, we are having primitive data types and the other type is non-primitive data types. So what is primitive data types? So primitive data types is nothing but the basic data types. So what do you mean by very basic? That means these data can be directly used by your computer system. They are predefined. So what do you mean by predefined? Already defined in the computing, already they are available in the computing. So such type of data types are known as basic data types. So which are these different basic data types? We are having integers, we are having floating point numbers, we are having characters. So these three becomes the very basic data types in the computer. The examples of these basic data type, that means data which we can consider as integer, is nothing but your age, or you can say your rank, right, or number of people, number of items, because these things comes under integer. Then we are having floating point numbers, like we are having prices, then we are having our height, etc. They are considered in floating point numbers. And then the initials, that is all the alphabets which we are using. Even the numbers are can also be considered as the characters. Now let's move to another data types, that is complex data types. And under this comes the combination of these basic data types. That means we use the basic data types to create or to form some more complex data types. And such data types are known as non-primitive data types. Later in the next videos, we will be seeing what are different types of data types available in the computing. Now, next we will, as we have seen the kitchen example, right? What is the exactly data which is relevant to the kitchen and relevant in the computing. Now, exactly what is data structure? Now we have seen what is data, and now what is data structure. So as you can see here, a data structure is a way of organizing, managing and storing data in a computer so that it can be accessed and modified efficiently. To make it more simple, it's simply how you arrange the data. Let's take an example. Suppose you are having a shelf and you have to arrange your number of books, then some, for example, your laptop, your charger, your some other belongings. So in the shelf, how you are going to organize your all data, you can say, that is laptop is data, for books is currently for you a data, and other your belongings is nothing but data. So how you are going to arrange this all belongings in the shelf so that you will be able to access or get the data easily, get the belongings easily. So that arrangement of these belongings in the shelf is nothing but data. So similarly, as we are having data like numbers and teachers, images, videos, etc., we have to arrange all these things in the computer's memory so that after a few days, if you want to get or if you want to see or check some of the data, it should be easy for you to access it. So that arrangement is simply data structure. So in these videos or in this series, we will be learning the different data structures. That means the way by which you can arrange the data and how or what are the different operations you can perform on these data structures. So next, moving to the next point, it defines the relationship between data elements and the operations that can be performed on them. Yes, as I discussed, that we have to see what is the relation between the two items or data elements and the operations which we can perform on them. So what operations you can have? So like I discussed that in the shelf, once you have arranged the data, so your structure is ready. Now, what are the operations you can perform? You can take out the item from the shelf. You can search the item in the shelf. You can again furthermore insert or add few of the items in the shelf. So this is nothing but you are performing or you are doing some task on your items. That is same thing that here as well on the data structures you will be performing different operations. So yes, as definitely said in the next statements, that it helps you to organize the data for easy access and manipulation, right? And because of this you can optimize the performance. That means simply you can save the time. That means if the arrangement is proper, you can save different searching times as well and inserting or even deleting the data as well. So I hope now it is clear what exactly the data structure is.